Hello everyone, welcome to the third episode of the business journey with Mo on Lit Ad Vision. Call me Mo and you are welcome to the third episode. Thank you so much for listening. If this is your first time, you are welcome. If you're a returning viewer, you're also welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And so today I'm going to be talking about record keeping, sales tax, and product listing on TikTok Shop. If you had seen my other video, fantastic. If you haven't seen it, I have linked it down below so that you can see what I shared in there concerning how TikTok Shop works with orders, shipping, and payment structure. So today I'm going to be talking about record keeping, sales tax, and product listing on TikTok Shop. My name is Mo. My name is Mo. I am an e-commerce small business owner, and I'm also an Amazon affiliate marketer. So I'm going to be sharing my journey with you here, particularly on TikTok and other platforms. But for this purpose of this video, I'm going to be sharing my journey with you on TikTok Shop, or I'm going to continue everything I've learned whilst using the TikTok Shop with you on this platform. So let's get right into it. So before I start, first of all, quick disclaimer. I want you to know that the information I share here is solely for educational purpose and should neither be treated as business, finance, advertisement, nor legal advice. And so please just ensure that even if I have shared any information here, also do your own personal checks with any platform that you are dealing with. So let's get right into it. So it is important to keep your business records in the best possible way. You keep your expense, your profit, loss, and tax deduction account. This is irrespective of how small your income or profit might be when starting out on TikTok Shop. Record keeping, you could use record keeping books and apps, and they are very, very helpful, whilst you also keep a separate business account. The finance page on your TikTok Shop provides a breakdown of your financial statements for respective periods and payouts. So for me, I want to stress this part that even no matter how small your business might be, ensure that you, particularly on TikTok Shop, ensure that you have your records accurately prepared. There are a lot of applications, record keeping applications that you can use that are also inexpensive. If you are starting out, you could use your regular Excel sheets or even your Microsoft Word if you don't want to use your Excel sheet. But it is very, very important that you keep your records. Thankfully, the finance page on your TikTok Shop provides your breakdown of your financials and also provides your statements for the respective periods and payouts that you have earned. So it's easy for you to see the things that, or to note the things that you might have missed out when payments are being made or when an order has been made. It is also very important that you maintain a separate business account. That way you can easily track your business expenses. I also want to believe that you have your bank apps. Your bank apps will help you see and help you clearly state your expenses that you have done in a month, how much you have brought in the month, and how much you have spent in the month. But it is important that you keep your records for the purpose of tax and also everything that you have to do. And so I'm also going to talk about the sales tax right now. So I want to mention that on TikTok Shop, the sales tax is usually charged to the customer's purchases. So they are also deducted from your payout. I must mention at this point that I'm still conducting an additional research on this to know whether or not your business would be charged any additional sales tax by your local tax authorities from sales made from TikTok Shop, depending on your location. So what I know right now is that once TikTok makes the payout to you or into your account, they always deduct sales tax because the sales tax are usually, charged against the customer's purchases. So the customer pays for sales tax when they buy something from your shop, and then TikTok would usually deduct the sales tax from your payout. But what I am still researching on is to know whether or not your local tax authorities will still require that you make a sales tax or you prepare sales tax returns as you continue to go. So if you have any information concerning that, or you have something concerning that you want to share, please leave it in comments and let me know what your thoughts are, whilst I also continue to carry out my investigations. I'll definitely get back to you on my findings, and then I'll share what my experience is like. And so what I always do personally is that when payments are made, regardless of whether or not I have deductions or sales tax, whether or not I have sales tax deduction, I personally would deduct a certain percentage based on what obtains in my domicile, or where my business is registered. I usually would deduct a particular percentage into a separate savings account, just to ensure that my sales tax is up to date. So if by venture I don't have to eventually file a separate sales tax to my local authorities or tax authorities when that time comes, at the end of the day, money still belongs to me, or belongs to the company. But if I do not keep those records, you might have a problem in future. So what I would advise is that, what I would share, or based on my experience, is that even when you make your payments, try as much as possible to make your deductions, putting them in a separate account, so that you know that you do not violate tax rules of tax, or tax the principles or policies of tax and taxation for your businesses. It's always easier when you have set aside your taxes, both income and sales tax. When you have set it aside, it's always easier for you, because if you decide not to set it aside, you might end up spending it, because business requires a lot of expenses. You might need this expense at this point in time, and you won't know when you will spend it, and that might have a negative impact to you by the time you're ready to file your tax. And so the last thing I want to talk to you about today is TikTok shop product listing. I'm emphatic about this one because there are a number of things I've learned about it. So I would say that you ensure you go through your TikTok product listing policy, particularly as regards their prohibited, restricted, and pricing policy for products, before you upload or buy the product you want to sell. It will save you a lot of trouble on violations and restrictions to your account. Now, TikTok has certain policies as regards prohibited product, restricted, and pricing policy. I have actually, gone through that process, and I know how painful or hurtful it might be. There are some products that are prohibited, and so you have to be sure that you're not selling certain products that are prohibited, depending on the category or the products you are selling. You have to go through their product listing policy, ask questions if you need clarification. Don't always rely on everything you see or read on social media. Ask questions from the platform in which you are trading, and I'm sure they will give you clarification when you need one. There are also products that are restricted, and those products are products that require authorization from TikTok shop, and TikTok must give you the authorization to sell those products before you list them on your store. So if you decide to sell those restricted products, you could be sanctioned. And also pricing policy. They are big on pricing policy as well. You just don't price your products anyhow. You have to look at the products in line with the pricing with other products in the same category. These are things that could give you some trouble if you do not adhere to their policies. You have to ensure that you are thorough with their policies in general. I keep emphasizing that it is important that you abide by their policies. They don't joke with their policies. Should you violate any one of them, they will enforce it. They will send you notice almost immediately and enforce these policies. And sometimes it's not always pleasant to have your account restricted because of certain policies, so you have to pay attention. I'm not saying it's always going to be perfect. If you're just starting out, you have your own mistakes, but it's good to learn from it. Learn and try not to repeat the mistakes again. I'm really learning on the process, and I'm really, really grateful for the journey. Another thing is that if you have any questions or you're unsure about certain things as regards the usage of the platform, feel free to always ensure that you speak with customer service or their help center. They are really quick and very responsive. They would answer you and refer you to the things that you might need to know if you have your questions. And so it's just as straightforward as that. In the next videos, I'm going to be talking to you about other leveraging other social media platforms when you sell your items. I do not advise that. I do not believe it is right to just limit yourself to a particular platform. If you are into e-commerce, try to leverage sales on other platforms. Currently, my business is on 2 different platforms currently. I have on Shopify and on TikTok. I'm going to be talking about Shopify in the coming weeks as well. And I hope that you join me in this journey. I also hope that everything I've shared with you here, you have found some sort of value in this video. And so if you have found some sort of value and you're a first time listener, please do consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. Also click on the notification bell to be notified when I publish a new video. I can assure you that I will try as much as possible to be detailed in all of my videos, and I hope that you find value in the best way possible to help you through your e-commerce or your business journey on TikTok and other e-commerce platforms. Also, I will be reviewing the 5th edition of Small Business for Dummies in the coming weeks. I hope that you will join me in the journey. The book can be found on Amazon, both as an audio version and also a hard copy version. I would leave down my link below should you be desirous of purchasing or subscribing to yours on Amazon. I am also an Amazon affiliate, and I earn commission from qualifying purchases. So my name is Mo. Finally, I am an e-commerce small business owner. I'm also an affiliate marketer. I am growing in this journey. I am learning, and I know that you would also learn with me. If you have any information, or you want to share your opinion and thoughts down below concerning this video, please leave a comment. I will try as much as possible to respond to your comments. I want to say thank you so much for listening. I hope you come back. I hope you check back soon for my next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are just joining for the first time, please consider subscribing. To my returning viewers, I want to say thank you for your support. Thank you so much. Let me know in my community tab if you have, or in the comments if you want me to speak about any other thing. But I can assure you that in the coming weeks I'm going to be sharing my experiences with you along the line with my experiences on the whole other platforms and how they can be used. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful fall season. I hope you had a wonderful Halloween. Mine was fine, mine was great, and I'm looking forward to much more engagement with every one of you. Thank you so much for taking our time to watch this video. I hope it has been of great value to you. Have a wonderful evening. Take care until next time. Thank you. Bye bye.